He was taking pictures, and there was a queue. There was chaos, delegates trying to get in. Austin was taking a picture of the queue just for his own scrapbook. And the Labour official said to the police, can you stop him? And the police took the camera, and Austin Mitchell said to the police, don't wipe the photographs. And the police said, we won't, sir. 10 minutes later, when the camera came back, all the pictures were wiped. Police state.
A boy of a kite was refused entry into the Labour Party conference?
He got into trouble for flying his kite on Brighton Beach because they were worried it would be a hazard to air traffic or helicopters. It's mad, isn't it? I mean,
we've all seen that in parks, haven't we? Kids with kites toying with helicopters on the end of them. The helicopter spinning around like the kids just laughing. He doesn't know any better. He doesn't know any better.
Yeah. The picture of the man with the T-shirt on, what do we know about him, Claudia?
Maybe it was a dangerous T-shirt. Did it have a slogan?
It is, yes. I'll tell you what it said, and I quote, Bush, Blair, Sharon to be tried for war crimes, torture human rights, abuse the leaders of rogue states. That's what it said.
He must be a big bloke.
Yeah.
Got that one T-shirt. Have we got footage of the man that was lifted out?
I'm just coming to that. Do you remember his name, first of all?
Walter Wolfgang.
Yeah, Walter Wolfgang, 82-year-old delegate, who shouted nonsense once during Jack Straw's speech on Iraq.
Which I would have thought was a model of restraint.
Yes. Should we have another look at the incident?
Yes, please.
There he goes. Blair did that thing afterwards. He can't stop himself. He said... He went on immediately and said, I'm really sorry, they were all volunteers. I mean, he didn't know, and of course they weren't. They were all paid bouncers, some of whom had criminal records. But he just can't stop lying. Put the camera on, he says, look, they're all volunteers.
Well, there is some footage of one of those bouncers afterwards giving an interview.
Do you think you were too heavy-handed?
Nice cake, good.
Nice cake.
Where was Mr. Wolfgang taken to when he was ejected from the hall?
Police station.
Yeah.
No, he was held in the security tent.
There's no way out of here, chaps. No. If only they hadn't taken my scissors, I'd get us out. Colditz was a tent, you know.
Oh. Should have seen the Velcro on that place.
Yeah.
What else was banned from the conference this year?
Debate.
It was... Good answer, very good answer. Boiled sweets were confiscated from delegates on the grounds that they could be used as missiles.
Oh, is that what was in Iraq?
Yeah.
Piles of boiled sweets.
That's it. We're Werther's originals of mass destruction.
The answer is they were all stopped during the Labour conference by the Brighton police under anti-terror legislation, apart from Austin Mitchell, who just had his camera confiscated. Austin Mitchell is described in Hansard as MP for Great Grimsby, or if you've ever been to Grimsby, Grimsby. Missing Words is the final round, featuring this week's guest publication, The Skip, which calls itself the voice of the UK skip hire industry and gives readers a chance to admire the skip hunk of the month. So here we go. Unearthed the oldest what in the world?
Skip. It's got to be skip, innit?
Pasta.
Very close.
Noodle.
Spaghetti.
Very close.
Is this where you get your stories, out of skips?
Noodle in a pot.
Mince.
Pot noodle.
Pot noodle, Paul.
Yeah. That's not so much a clue as the answer.
Noodle in a pot, you've got to change it around.
Archaeologists in China have discovered a 4,000-year-old bowl of noodles. Apparently it was found in a fossilised student bedsit underneath the traffic code. Next, with this what I thee wed?
Somebody said skip over there. If it's right, he gets a point. Is it onion?
Wolfgang at the back shouted it out, and
Skip,
he was right.
skip.
Yeah.
It is skip. This is...
We need to get another box, because you've got 1 point now.
Yeah. This is a story from the Skip magazine about bridegroom Brent Johnson, who arrived at his wedding in a skip wagon. A poignant moment for Brent, because his grandfather passed away in 1993, and a skip wagon brought his coffin to the same church. What a rubbish family. Next, man in flip-flops says what?
Pish-posh the tip-tops. A minute, man in flip-flops, could be anything. Says, that's the last time I hire a skip, next time I'm going to buy one.
He says, you've stepped on my foot.
Didn't say that.
Did he say, at least Blunkett said they look good?
Man in flip-flops says, I walked through Channel. This is the man who walked to France through the Channel Tunnel wearing flip-flops. According to The Sun, he amazed the authorities by dodging the trains. Although, to be fair, dodging trains isn't all that hard once you've understood the concept of rails. Next, every 35 seconds, somebody somewhere will be...
35 seconds older.
Good answer.
We'll be hiring a skip.
Yes.
Well, not hiring a skip as it happens.
Taking it back.
Doing the other thing.
Buying a skip.
No. Fly tipping.
Oh.
Yeah,
right, yes.
See what I meant? From the Skip magazine, the story of one man, Wayne Barris, who managed to dump 15 tons of rubbish on the streets of Leeds. Funny enough, nobody noticed. And finally, Vatican will require new gay priests to what their what?
Rinse their font. Another thing, isn't it?
Hold their own.
Polish their tabernacles.
Is it sell their Pet Shop Boys albums?
Is it prove their celibacy?
You're quite right. Well done for getting that.
How do you prove your celibacy?
I just sleep with a ferret, I never get anything.
That's not celibacy, though.
Something else.
It is if the ferret says no.
No, not tonight. Do we have to? I thought I might go to my club.
The heads of the world's Catholic seminaries were surprised by the new Pope's latest ruling, or as they put it, oh, get her. That brings us to the end of the show, and the final scores are as follows. Ian and Tony have 7. Paul and Claudia have 10.
Oh, well done.
But before we go, there's just time for the caption competition.
54 days in, Magic Gnome still pissing.
I think we might have to leave it at that.
I think you're probably right, Ian. On which note, we say thank you to our panellists, Ian Hislop and Tony Livesey, Paul Merton and Claudia Winkleman. And I leave you with the news that after a practice drill in New Orleans, residents remain unconvinced by George Bush's new flood avoidance scheme. After the incident at the Labour conference in Brighton, party officials insist that the 82-year-old heckler's complaint has been dealt with. And there are signs that as he prepares for an official tour of the United States, Prince Charles is looking more and more like his mother. Good night.